What's up, guys? It's your boy Carm here, and something happened a few days ago that requires some, well, let's just say it requires a closer look. So, in the past couple of weeks, Liberation Philly, vegan activist group in Philadelphia that I've been loosely affiliated with, has been undergoing some internal strife in their organization. There seems to be this like ongoing dispute of political correctness within the group that's causing it to function sourly, very, very sourly, as far as how things are handled. Now, in light of this, the people who aren't directly involved in this conflict are picking up the slack big time and made our August Day of Action one for the history books. I mean, that was a performance that I don't think any animal liberation group was able to pull off in terms of the theatrics, the soundtrack, the attraction, the success, the outreach. It was just overwhelmingly positive in light of all of the recent events. Now, to give it away without giving it all away, there was a dispute between members of the group over some sort of gay transsexual like issue thing. It's very, very cloudy because like it's not like it's not like we just like went around burning like homosexuals or anything like that. But like apparently people in our group wanted for Liberation Philly to become a trans accepted group, and then two sort of like, I guess you could call them like lead organizers considers, I'm trying to get this right because it makes no sense to me. They consider trans women to be a sect of radical feminism that does not align with their particular sect of radical feminism that believes that trans women disempower true feminists. Now, feminists are apparently split on this because some feminists think it's empowering that women decide to feel like men, and some women think it's disempowering that women decide to feel like men. And I don't really know who is the real feminist, man. Honestly, I don't give a fuck. Alright, so the two people I confronted in this Blackbird are Alex Gleason and Mary Kate Fain. I think that's their names. I really don't know them. I really actually never really met them until this moment. So this is actually pretty funny. But essentially what had happened was they disliked two members of Lib Philly bringing in, I guess, trans ideology radical feminism. And their response was, after, I guess, our conflict team couldn't handle it, was to go in and remove all the grant money from the Liberation Philly accounts. There was close to $20,000 taken from these accounts. They deleted all of the social media, Instagram, and there's like these chats that the organizers use to, you know, get the ball rolling and discuss the details as we plan things. They went and deleted all of that, and they basically just tried to whitewash the entire group. They tried to destroy every single standing feature that this group used to organize and to, you know, liberate the animals, which is what this whole thing is supposed to be about, which is why this bothers me so much. So our story today picks off where my sister and I were going to celebrate, you know, our recent success with the continued longevity of this group under fire by just, you know, having a vegan snack over at Blackbird late night one night. And I always have this joke where I call my sister the Oracle because she always seems to magically find her way into situations that you just can't plan for, can't like create, you know, through like an action plan. So we're sitting in Blackbird, and my sister just so happens to notice the two people in Liberation Philly who are directly involved in this conflict. So I go over to say hi to my buddy Toph, and then I notice that Alex and MK are sitting there, so I asked them just straightforward. I was like, are you the guys that stole the $20,000? And that's when they got irate. Unfortunately, my sister didn't start recording until after I was assaulted by Alex. He threw a paper plate at me, which is, you know, I don't consider that assault, but the state does, so I just want to let them know that, you know, I could have totally been a dick, but anarchy, man, fuck the police. So just to warn you, this video is not safe for work. I have the mouth of a sailor, and you can hear it loud and clear in the following video. So if you're easily offended by words, then you suck. Sorry. I hope you enjoy.
Yo, what's going on?
Get out. This dude just trying to. You saw him.
I get it. But don't do this in my friend's place, man. Come on, dude. Come on. Yeah. Just relax, dude.
Yeah. Bro, you know what I mean? You might want to give us back that $20,000, bro. So you know, you fucking thief.
You're a thief?
Trying to walk out right now.
You're a fucking thief.
Yo, you can do this outside, just not here.
You need to go away.
Have fun being a thief. See you guys later, fucking thieves. Vegan activists steal $20,000 from vegan activist groups. And all that toughness, and you're walking away now, tough guy. Where's all that toughness now? Pussy, come on, we're outside the establishment.
Pussy, that's sexist as shit.
Why are you standing in front of the guy? Girls always do this. They pick up for the pussies who like to
Can
steal
you stop
and
with
run
your
the fuck away.
Who is this, Melissa? Is this person with you? I'm sorry, this person's coming over here attacking us, yelling sexist shit, and you're just allowing this?
Alright, from now on, these two people are going to be referred to as Bill and Hillary Clinton because what this woman proceeds to do through the remainder of this altercation is actively try and deflect the attention away from the embezzlement, you know, the fraud, and the ultimately, you know, disenfranchisement of an animal liberation group, and make it about political correctness, which is what the left and the liberals and all of the media do. That's their MO. So they just take things, little pieces here, words here, things that don't really mean anything, you know what I mean, like some bad words like pussy, like it doesn't fucking hurt anybody, pussy. You can say in front of the word cat and it's a normal word, like you run up to a 4-year-old and say, go play with the pussy cat, and nobody bats an eye, but then if you call a guy a pussy, fucking, somehow that's like, somehow women are just being, you know, absolutely just thrown under the rug. So I'm going to be stopping in here and there and just, you know, giving my 2 cents on this Cruella de Vil type who's trying to essentially make it about words, political correctness, and basically following the societal rules rather than her fucking and crazy embezzlement thing that she just did. She's fucking made out like a bandit with like tens of thousands of dollars. Because I use the word pussy and a couple other words which you'll hear, which I'm sure you'll love. She's going to, and her, you know, her little like slave bitch dude over there is gonna just love trying to make it about that so that they can deflect all of the attention away from their crimes, their financial crimes, and their crimes against the animals.
Who's the tough guy now? Where was the tough guy that was in there? Where was the tough? I'm just talking to him. He wanted to fight me, bro.
Oh, no fighting.
He got up, he threw a paper thing at me. I just want to know why you stole that money. That's all I'm asking. Why did you take the money? Just tell me. It's an interview, all right? That's all it is. We're on camera. We have an interview.
Leave.
Why did you steal the
If you want
money?
to follow us all the way home, feel free.
Why did you steal the money? Just say it. Just tell me why. I'm curious. I want to know why you stole $20,000 from Liberation Philly and what do you think that's going to do to help animals. And I want to know where the tough guy that was in there went. Like, yeah, sure, make out with your girl, dude. You guys are so tough in the restaurant. Now you're just walking away like a little ass bitch. Little ass bitch that you are. Keep walking. You're a thief and you're a bitch and you're a coward, all right? Have fun with your life. I hope you can sleep tonight. Faggot, fuck you. Did you say faggot? Yeah, now you got mad. Yeah, trigger word.
Oh, I'm sorry I said it. I said the F word and not the cool F word, the uncool F word. Alright, it's at this point where I have to apologize to any homosexual or, you know, affiliate of homosexual that I offended for using the word faggot. So, I'm sorry if that hurt your feelings. I really am. I don't want people to feel pain because of my actions. Now, there's something that needs to be addressed. Okay? I've been called every name in the book. In fact, I'll probably get some serious names in the comments of this video, wherever the fuck it ends up. And I want gay people, and all people, but especially gay people, because it seems like they have the biggest problem with the, you know, the whole, like, people using words thing. If somebody else's words have the ability to destroy what you are, to make your inner state crumble, there's no other way around this than to understand that that is weakness. And I don't mean that in like a wagging the finger, like, haha, kind of way. No, that's not what it is. It's giving your emotional sovereignty, your mental sovereignty, your life sovereignty over to someone else. You're saying, I give you permission to make me feel this way by the words that you use. And a lot of people are going to disagree with that, and that's fine. You guys are entitled to your opinion, and I probably don't care about it. But what I'm trying to get across to you is that regardless of whether you're gay, let's take the gay shit out of it, because that's very politically charged. Let's make it like something not as politically charged, so you can take that brainwashing and put it to the side real fast to understand what I'm talking about. So, like, for example, let's use a group who it is totally okay to target. There will not be any repercussions, no matter how, like, vulgar or, whatever your words and actions are. So let's take white men. Now, I'm not here to defend white men. I get it, dude. The whole world's run by white men. They fuck everything up. I'm like the biggest, most outspoken person when it comes to things like that. I'm saying, let's say some gay dude, or actually, let's just flip it around. Let's say some gay dude came up to me and was like, you are the problem with society. Your sexuality, your despicable desire to mate with women and to want to do that and to think that that's okay, it just pisses me off. You're a fucking, I'm trying to find out what like the straight version of the word faggot would be. It's kind of tricky, but let's just make something up. Let's say it backwards. Yeah, all right, yeah, because we're making everything backwards. You fucking tag off, fuck you. If somebody ever said that to me and tried to make me feel insecure about anything, sexuality, anything, whatever it is, I'm just going to politely say, I appreciate your opinion, but I don't care. And ultimately, that's how we all have to be. First of all, I called a straight white man a faggot, and I can tell you that it had nothing to do with anyone's sexuality. That's just a word that I grew up using that I actually stopped using for a while because my gay friends were like, dude, stop using that, it's pissing me off. And I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense, I'll stop using it. For like 8 years I didn't say the word. I made a very conscious effort not to say the word. And then I finally realized that you motherfuckers are compelling my speech. You motherfuckers are telling me that I don't have the right to use words because it offends you. So like, what if I did that? What if I said, you don't have the right to be gay because it offends me? Now, when you say it like that, everybody can understand that's ridiculous. You can never justify that. But it's the same thing. You're saying you can't use a word that I don't like. Regardless of what you meant by it, who was targeted by the word, or any of that, it doesn't matter. You said the word, I don't like it, therefore I have a problem with you and something needs to be done to you or you need to be reprimanded. Now this is the Orwellian type shit that I'm so not down for. Like, I get it, look, I'm sorry that I pissed gay people off, my bad, I love you guys. If you want to come and call me names because I said the word faggot, I will stand still, I will let you call me whatever you want, and then I will let you get on your way. And I will not let it affect me. And hopefully you'll learn how to imitate that behavior, because, dude, if you're gay in this world, you're gonna need it. Well, I mean, not anymore, because like being gay is like so totally like, accepted now. And see, that's the other thing. And this is where we start getting into conspiracies and all that other crazy shit. But I'm fully aware of the liberal push for the LGBT movement now. Do I think that gay people getting support is a good thing? Yes. Do I think that when a political party finances and wraps their whole eight-legged beast around a particular ideal and pushes it to no end and destroys anyone with an alternative viewpoint, I just get a little suspicious. I'm sorry. I mean, call me crazy, but I just don't like organized political action by like fucking political demagogues. And I mean, if you look at people who support homosexuality now and videos of them like 10 years ago, like Hillary Clinton, a perfect example. Look up a video of Hillary Clinton from 10 years ago on gay marriage. I believe that marriage is a sacred ceremony between men and women and that it should never be corrupted. And then boom, like what? She's up for president. She's like, oh yeah, totally, yeah, fuck around, do whatever you want, we don't care, fuck marriage. Now, I don't give a shit either way, because marriage is a dumb institution anyway. Even straight marriage is, in my opinion, fucking stupid. You're basically like saying, hey babe, I love you so much that I want to get a bunch of people we don't know with a bunch of authority we don't have to dictate our future for us, because that's how much I care. It's ridiculous. So why the fuck gay people want to get married in the first place is beyond me. But either way, that's neither here nor there. The point is that people are going to see this video and get completely derailed from the large actions that took place that disenfranchised millions of animals that are suffering right now, and make it all about some dumb word that I use because a certain group who is affiliated with a certain political party who has all the media in their back pocket says that if you say that word, you are irrelevant now. And I'm sorry, but that sucks. That's just, you know, regardless of who I hurt, and I'm sorry that I hurt you, that does not make the stealing of $20,000 irrelevant or okay. You know what I mean? We can't forget about that. Like, they are embezzling an activist group with fucking nonprofit grant money. It's not even like it was a business and, you know, like, she, like, did all this, like, she invented, like, a piece of technology and got a patent for it. These were gift grants that were meant to go to the activism and to the cause behind this group. But that's not what this whole thing's about. It's about me saying the word faggot. And I will say, if you must know why I did it. This whole time, I'm trying to get these motherfuckers to incriminate themselves. And I'm using all these mean words, and I'm calling the dude a bitch. But I guess when you're a bitch, like, and somebody calls you a bitch, it's like calling a spade, you don't really care. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to get these people to incriminate themselves. And all the words I'm using aren't working. I'm right up in the guy's ear. I'm calling him a bitch. I'm calling her. Well, actually, I kind of ignored her because, like, whatever. Because I didn't want to, like, yell at a woman. You know, I'm such a fucking anti-feminist, like, asshole for using the word pussy. I actually, even though she was probably mostly responsible for it, just instinctually, without even thinking about it, I wanted to talk to the guy about it because it's just, I don't know. I had a lot of energy and I wanted to yell and scream about this, how pissed off I was, and I figured that would be better directed towards the guy. If that makes me sexist, I could totally see a feminist saying that. You didn't yell at the woman? Is she not equal? Does she not deserve it? Oh, I'm sorry. I'll yell at the woman next time. But anyway, so unfortunately I had to pull out, you know, the meanest, you know, most grittiest word that I knew, and it was faggot. I mean, for whatever reason, that word gets people, and it got them. And ultimately, as you will see, it worked.
Trigger word! Liberal trigger words.
Language, it's homophobic. This is what we're talking about.
I know, because you're scared. It's okay. And I'm not going to fight you, because I don't want to hurt you, because that would be fucked up. But I do want you to give back $20,000.
Did you steal $20,000 from Liberation Philly?
Language.
Did you sabotage us by taking the password?
Thousands of dollars is totally okay.
We earned that money, piece of shit.
The group did. The
We
group
earned
did.
that money.
Literation
We
Philly
earned that
earned
money.
it.
Mary Kate wrote the grants for that.
Listen,
Did you do anything for it? No, you didn't.
do not say a word to them.
Yeah, that's right. You don't want to give
Calling
away.
out
You don't want to give away.
You don't want to give away your secrets, right? You guys want to be able to keep your fucking money. You guys want to be able to be fucking assholes and run away with everybody's financing. It was never about the animals. It was about your big fucking ego, bitch. You're a big ego
There it is
bitch.
again.
And you're a fucking pussy because
There
you
it
wanted
is
to get
again.
tough in the fucking bar. And guess what? Now that we're out here, you're running away like the bitch that you are.
You're right.
So have fun being a thief, a bitch, and nothing close to a fucking
right
activist.
about everything.
Pussy. See you later.
Wow, assault. Did you touch him in Blackbird?
No, I threw a plate at him.
I honestly think we should call the police. I
Tough
realize
here.
it's not an anarchist perspective, but I honestly think we should. He's a fucking white man who came over here, harassed us, stalked us, followed us, and then assaulted you.
Wow, such a fucking anarchist, such a fucking rebel, such a fucking zealot. I know we're supposed to be an anarchist, but maybe because he's white we can call the cops and get him in trouble for being homophobic. See, like, this is the kind of, like, fraudulent, like, nonsense that lies at the bottom of the cesspool that is, like, the liberal leftist, like, social justice warrior pit. And it sucks that that spills over into veganism, because veganism really is an important social issue that should be in the consciousness of every being for multiple reasons. The only thing is, when stuff like that happens, it tends to get hijacked and totally fucked around. Like, perfect example. So the whole point behind veganism is to create balance and harmony between man and his environment. That means not eating out of what his body is designed to eat and not karmically taking what does not belong to him. Now, the fruits of the earth are given to him as a literal gift. A synonym for a gift is a fruit, the fruits of your labor. And man, ironically, would have perfect health if all he consumed was fruits. I know, I'm almost 90% fruitarian now, and it's insane how, like, zero health problems, energy issues, nothing like that. Everything is fucking completely, like, just vibrant and flowing within my body. But they'll co-opt veganism and make veganism solely about other things. They'll take away the spiritual side of it and just make it about, like, ethics, and then give you the Impossible Burger, which is probably the most toxic fucking, like, vegan thing out there. You know what I mean? Yeah, like, it's great that no animals were harmed in the making of it, and if you're weaning off of meat, I do not have a problem with you using any meat supplement, whatever it takes. Do you know what I mean? Whatever it fucking takes. That's how I did it. You know what I mean? But ultimately, at the end of this fucking rabbit hole, it's about spiritually expanding and reaching levels of consciousness that you can't reach if you consume animal products. That's what veganism is about, for me. But, yeah, so instead what we have is the leftist liberals, you know, incorporating all these other crazy things like, I don't know, like communist ideals and socialism and all that fucking nonsense and, you know, everything else. And it just becomes this political fucking mess of nonsense that nobody even wants to go near or touch because there's too much crap, you know, when it could be beautiful. And that's what we're trying to do. And I know it doesn't sound like it from the way I spoke during the course of this video, but what you will see in forthcoming content from either myself or Liberation Philly, depending on how things work out, is a beautiful, beautiful day of action for the animals. That happened about a week ago with zero financing. And none of Cruella DeVille / Hillary Clinton and her stupid pussy-ass boyfriend's help. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sorry for all of the vulgarity, but I believe it's entertaining and it adds to the fun. So, I hope you have a good day.